Hey guys, HCGChica. I'm here to check in on the results of vlcd 8. I was down 0.8 this morning, so that was pretty exciting. That puts me at 134.2 with total losses of 9 pounds in 8 low-calorie days. My body fat went down ½ pound, which puts me at 30%. And my ketones were at 80. And I want to talk a little bit about what I ate yesterday, but first I have to give a big shout out and thank you to Mrs. Penny 42. She's kind of, I think, a little bit new to the HCG community, but the reason I want to thank you, is because I was talking yesterday about struggling with getting enough vegetables in, and she suggested having a green smoothie, because that's something we both mentioned that we have, when we're not on this diet. And so she suggested making one on P2, and I thought, hello, duh, why didn't I think of that? What a great idea. So I did that today. I had it earlier. I was going to show you, but I drank it all. But anyway, you know what? It was not half bad. I feel fantastic after having it, and I'm definitely going to be doing that every single day. So Mrs. Penny 42, thank you so much. That was so helpful. I'll put the recipe to what I made it with maybe tomorrow or something. I'll wait it out a few days and make sure I still lose okay and stuff. Sometimes when you blend things up, it gets absorbed faster, although I don't think it should be a problem because the carbs in it are really minimal. I mean, there was 3 cups of spinach, which I think has, I wrote it down, has 3 grams of net carbs, and it had a ½ cucumber. I don't know how many carbs were in that, but I think that's mostly water, and then a huge large bunch of parsley. Which I don't think that really has carbs. And then other than that, it was just water and some stevia. So I don't think it had much carbs, and I feel really good. I don't know if you can tell. I'm like, yeah! And then I had my beef for lunch again too, which also I'm sure that made me feel really good too. So anyway, thank you so much, and it might be something for other people to try. I'll wait and make sure I actually do lose weight, but I'll write the recipe and maybe show you guys my smoothie in the next couple days. So the other thing is, I wanted to just mention real quick about the body fat monitoring, just because I'm the one who's been telling everybody, like, oh, monitor your body fat. I do want to just say real quick, the scale monitor and the handheld one, which is what I have, they are not the most accurate way of gauging your body fat percent. The only way to get a really accurate gauge of that is by doing hydrostatic body fat testing, or the bod pod. I don't know if you guys have that in your area. I actually do have that. I did it before round 1, and I'm going to probably do it at the end of this round. And it's a little more costly too. So I know that's not something that everyone can do, but if you want to know for sure, you can have that done, and it's very accurate. Now the handheld one, it's like, I know it's probably a few percent off. I don't know which way, like above or below. But the thing that I was saying before is that it's useful because it's consistent. And the reason I'm bringing this up is because I've been doing some research on the scale body fat monitors, because some of you guys were asking me if those were accurate or consistent, because that's what you guys have. So I was doing a little research online to look into that, because I don't have one of those, so I can't tell you. And I did read in several places that a lot of people say they're very inconsistent, the scale body fat monitors. Just for instance, saying that stepping on it one thing, it would say a certain body fat percent, and then stepping on it 2 minutes later, it would say something several percent lower. So, so my advice to you guys is, if you have a body fat scale and you want to use it as a gauge, make sure that it's consistent by using it frequently. So use it the same time of day, every day, or whatever, on the same floor, stuff like that. Even if you take a shower, it can be different, because it does work using how hydrated you are. It's like sending bioelectrical impedance or something through water to gauge it. So the only way you'll know if your device is consistent is if you use it frequently. So so if you only do it once every now and then, I wouldn't personally trust that information as being accurate, because I wouldn't know. So I think if you if you have a result and you want to see if it really is that result, continue to use it, you know, day after day and see if it's consistent. I guarantee you that it's not accurate. It's definitely probably a couple few percent off. In fact, I read in one place that the scale ones overestimated people's body fat percent by like 55%, which is pretty big, and which means you probably have lower body fat than you think, which is a good thing. But anyway, the main reason, like I said, is that I'm using it is because it's consistent. When I see it consistently going down, whatever my body fat percent is, whether it's 30 or 33 or 25, when I see it gradually going down, I know that my body fat's going down. So that's, I think, the main thing. But if I were to use it and one day it said my body fat was 23%, and then I used it another day and it said it was 30%, then I definitely wouldn't be able, you know, to trust that information or know what it was really saying. So anyway, you know, I know there's different brands of scales out there that use the body fat thing. So my suggestion is just to use it frequently to find out if yours is consistent. And if you find out yours isn't consistent, then it's probably not a good tool to gauge your body fat. So anyway, so far, like I said, my handheld one has been consistent, but it is really old. So I don't know if the new ones have different technology. Just in what I've read, most people have said the handheld ones seemed more consistent. But then again, I read other people saying that that one wasn't either. So, but I know mine is because I use it every day for like the last 4 months. So anyway, I hope that's helpful. I hope I'm not sounding you know, I don't know, is it argumentative or anything? I'm just sharing this information because I'm the one who is trying to encourage you guys to, you know, to look into getting your body fat tested. And most of you are emailing or, you know, commenting to me that you have the scale and you want to know if it's accurate. So I'm just kind of sharing what I found online since I don't have one. So just make sure it's consistent, and then you'll know you can kind of trust it going down or going up, whatever the case may be. So that's it for that. And anyway, I will let you guys know how it worked out with having the smoothie tomorrow. And that's all. Okay? Bye, guys.